Good morning from Sydney. For many years, I lived with severe gastric reflux. I underwent a gastroscope, but no serious structural cause was identified. I was put on acid reducing medications and eventually used Pariet intermittently to control my symptoms. Despite this, reflux continued. At night, I had to sleep propped up on 3 pillows because I could not lie flat comfortably. That was my situation when, in January 2024, I decided to look more closely at what else I might be able to do. I asked my educational partner, ChatGPT, what is the available scientific evidence to improve my gastric reflux? With ChatGPT's help, we reviewed the research that was available in January 2024. The evidence suggested that dietary changes, weight reduction, certain lifestyle measures could improve reflux symptoms in some people. It did not promise that one particular diet could cure reflux, but it gave me enough evidence to believe that changing my overall lifestyle was worth trying. Based on the evidence I reviewed with ChatGPT, I began our 6 lifestyle changes. I changed my diet, introduced time restricted eating, became more physically active, worked on building muscle, gave greater attention to sleep, and tried to manage stress. I did not begin these changes specifically as a treatment for reflux. I introduced all 6 to improve my overall metabolic health. But then something happened that I had not expected. Alongside the 6 lifestyle changes, I also changed the way I ate. First, I stopped eating when I felt about 80% full, just like the Japanese. Hara hachibu. Instead of continuing until I was completely stuffed. Second, after eating, I took a gentle walk rather than immediately sitting on the couch or lying down. Third, I stopped eating for at least 3 hours before going to bed. Of these 3 habits, avoiding for at least 3 hours before bedtime is specifically supported by reflux guidelines. The other 2 were additional practical habits that I personally adopted and I still practice. What happened to me by day 7 surprised me. By day 7, my reflux symptoms had disappeared. I stopped taking Pariet and I did not experience any rebound symptoms. Most visibly, I went from sleeping on 3 pillows to sleeping comfortably on just 1 pillow. This was my personal experience. It does not prove that the same changes will produce the same result for everyone. But nobody should stop prescribed medication without discussing it with their doctor. But for me, after years of severe reflux, The change was remarkable. On reflection, there was something else I changed. I ate real food. And I changed what I ate, when I ate, and how I ate. I ate mainly real food from my 6 essential food classes. I generally ate 2 meals within an 8-hour eating window without snacking between them. I also paid attention to how I ate, eating slowly, stopping when I felt about 80% full, and walking gently after meals. I believe it was the whole pattern that helped me. Not one food, one habit, or one change alone. And this is where I am today. Since February 2024, I have remained free from reflux symptoms. I can enjoy foods from all 6 of my essential food classes, including vegetarian or non-vegetarian choices, including eggs, meat, fish, paneer, tofu, local vegetables, healthy fats, live fermented foods, local fruits, and even a beautiful Indian curry. In the past, I may have believed that curry itself was the problem. My experience taught me that reflux may be more complicated than simply blaming one particular food. But this is my personal experience, not a promise that everyone will have the same result. Individual triggers may vary and be persistent, or concerning reflux symptoms should always be discussed with a doctor. This is my story. We suggest you decide what's good for you. It is your body, your health, your future. The turning point in improving my metabolic health was not simply more medications or urgent surgery. It was understanding current scientific evidence and using that evidence to make informed changes to my lifestyle. That is why this conference is so important. The 4th Metabolic Health Conference. Metabolic health crisis, where India went wrong and how to fix it. It has brought together world-class experts to share the latest scientific evidence. Although the conference focuses on India, it is not only for India. The same metabolic health problems affect people across the world, including developed countries, underdeveloped countries, and emerging economies. So the lessons are relevant to all of us. Please register, join us, and follow the conference. We will be there too, to listen, learn, and improve our understanding. It's your body, your health, your future. Don't stop learning. Thank you for listening.